Question I got from Daisy. Hey, Dr. Islam, what are your thoughts on dietary supplements? Oh my goodness, all the rage. People love to use dietary supplements to try to maybe get improvement with their weight with the New Year's coming on and people having resolutions, want to get healthy and maybe lose some of those extra weight that you may have gained during the pandemic. A lot of people turn to dietary supplements as a means to get that done. What are my thoughts about that? So number one, let's just say this. They don't typically work very, very well. Unfortunately, the data doesn't seem to suggest they'll make a significant difference at all when it comes to weight gain. And in fact, there are a lot of dietary supplements that can actually cause harm to you. People don't realize that these dietary supplements have a lot of caffeine. They have a lot of thyroid hormones. And these things can really jack up your metabolism and make it feel like you're actually losing weight, but you have other symptoms like anxiety, heart palpitations, you can't sleep. It's just not good for your overall body. Number two is that there's a very good chance that these dietary supplements actually do not have the ingredients that they say on the ingredient label. And there are a lot of studies to suggest that when you actually look at the dietary supplements that you can get, you actually cut them up in a laboratory and you compare what you see when you cut them up to what is on the ingredient label, there is no correlation whatsoever. There's nothing, the things that are in the actual tablet themselves are not on the ingredient level and vice versa as well. So who knows what you're actually ingesting when you have a dietary supplement. Number three is that they're not regulated. So any Joe Schmo can set up shop and say, hey, I'm gonna give you a dietary supplement. It works. I have studies that say that it works, but no one can say no. No one can regulate against them, and there's nothing that you can do about that because it's not a regulated industry. Number four, people don't realize this, is that there are certain interactions that can occur with the medications that you take. And so be very careful of that. This can make some of your blood pressure medications maybe not work as effectively, maybe work too well. If you're on a blood thinner, it may make problems with that as well. And if there could be interactions that you may not be aware of. And then lastly, number five, I mentioned this earlier, but they frankly do not work. They really don't. At most, you may lose maybe 1 to maybe 3 pounds, but guess what? As soon as you stop that supplement, you're gonna get that weight back. That even includes the weight loss that you could be having with a prescribed medication to help you lose weight. The data is not so good. So how exactly do you lose weight? It simply comes down to diet, and then exercise. The vast majority of weight loss really comes down to diet and making sure that you can have a good diet, a diet that's low in calories, a diet that's low in processed food, and a diet that's high in protein. These are kind of the tricks that we use to hopefully allow you to lose weight. And then if you can add exercise on top of that, that's like extra, a cherry on top. But by far, the most effective thing that you can do to lose weight, if you want to for 2021, is to really watch what you're eating. It really comes down to that. There's no shortcuts when it comes down to it. That's really the biggest thing that you can do to help you lose the weight that you want to lose.